Okay, so now it's time to talk about the different ways that you could order your Cuban coffee when you're at a little cafe, okay? So the first one is a cafecito, which is basically what I'm having right now. And a cafecito is basically a 2-ounce shot that's mixed with that sugar foam. The sugar foam is where we put a couple teaspoons of sugar into a container. We add those first drops of espresso that come out of the mocha pot or out of your espresso machine because those are the richest in the oils. We add a few drops to that sugar while the rest of the espresso is brewing. We take a spoon and we stir it until it creates this beautiful, almost frosting-like foamy, creamy texture. And then when the espresso is completely brewed, you pour it into that, you stir it together, and that's how you serve it. And you get that rich, delicious shot of sweet espresso that's bold, and it's definitely gonna wake you up and get you going. If you need something a little silkier, a little smoother, a little warmer on the tummy, you're gonna want to order a cotadito. A cotadito is 2 ounces of that Cuban espresso whipped up the same way, but then the richness is cut a little bit with a little bit of steamed milk. It's about the 2 ounces of espresso and maybe about an ounce of that milk, depending on how you like it and depending on the person behind the counter and the way they're making it for you. And then of course, the classic is a café con leche. You know what a latte is by now and a cappuccino. So a café con leche is similar between that cappuccino and a latte. It is basically the 2-ounce shot of espresso and then anywhere from 6 to 8 ounces of milk. So you got that cafecito added to that steamed milk. Now most cafes that you go to, they are gonna use probably like 2% milk or maybe even whole milk. You could probably order it with almond milk if you have, a lactose issue. We get it, that's a modern thing. I will tell you, it's hard to find those options at like true authentic cafes because everybody uses real milk to do it. Also, what you will find if you're in someone's home, a lot of times the way I make it, like on a Sunday morning when I'm making a nice Sunday morning Cuban breakfast, I will use evaporated milk. My mother made it that way and I love it. The evaporated milk gives it an even richer, silkier, warmer flavor than the classic milk. And then last but definitely not least is the colada. So what is a colada? A colada is basically a 4 to 6 ounce version of the cafecito. The beautiful thing about a colada is that it's designed to be shared. So if you go to a little cafeteria, a little cafe, a little cafecito on the street corner, and you order a colada, they're gonna give you that 4-ounce little styrofoam cup of that rich, sweetened espresso, and then they're gonna give you these little tiny mini shot cups because a colada is meant to be shared with your friends, with your family, with your coworkers. One of the things I miss about being in Miami and working in Miami is somebody would be like, oye, is it time for una colada? And one of us would run to the little coffee shop and get a colada and bring it back, and we'd all share that colada, in the back office or, kind of hiding behind the counters. And it gives you that little pick-me-up to get you through the rest of the day. So those are the different ways that you can order your Cafe Cubano. That's a cafecito, a cotadito, café con leche, or if you're sharing with friends and family and you all need that little pick-me-up, or believe it or not, in our world, after dinner, if you need a little digestive and you want to get through the night and you want to be able to salsa dance the night away, you're going to have that colada with your friends and family right after having dinner. So I hope this helps you out. So when you visit Miami or anywhere else in South Florida and you want to order a coffee and you want to know what you're ordering, there you go. Now you've got it. So dale, enjoy. I'm going to. Qué rico. So good.